Hey guys, real quick before we start this episode, I just wanted to let you know that while I was editing it, I found out that I was having some trouble with my mic, so the sound quality is going to be a little bit worse than what we're used to. I tried to salvage as much as I can and boost it as well as I could, but for new listeners, this is definitely not the quality that we normally put forth in these episodes, and for those of you that are listening regularly, you already know that. But I just wanted to let everyone know that the episodes were so good, we didn't really have time to redo them, and I didn't want to trash them, so I did the best I could to make them less noticeable, but you will notice a little bit less of a quality in the sound. And with that, let's get going on to it. Well, hello and welcome to the Wreck My Podcast. This is the podcast where we challenge our perception of things. But today we're doing a little bit of a fun thing with Disney trivia on movies. So I'm going to play a clip for you guys from Disney movies, and then you're going to get to guess on what movie it is. Normally I'd have you write down some stuff, but we're just going to do the honor system. So I'll go down the line and just let everyone say a guess and just stick with your first guess. Don't, if someone jogs something in your memory... Jerks something in your memory.
What kind of podcast
jerks
is
it right
this?
off in your memory.
Wreck My Podcast After Dark.
After dark. We always got the after dark moments and everything.
I'm so good at jerking my memory.
But I'm going to introduce the guest real quick here. So we have on the far side, his motto is, "I'll make a man out of you." We've got Phen Jarvis. We got my wife, "A spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down," Madison.
That's what you call it.
He also sings to ladies on a flying magic carpet, Joe Kubis.
It's true.
We have the Circle of Life ends with Kreger. For the first time on the podcast, we have Shelby. You could say she'll be our guest.
Oh,
Speech.
yes.
And then your loyal host, Jordan Zeilinger, "I can feel the love tonight." So that is everyone here. Disney fun introductions. We like that. So, you guys, what are your favorite Disney movies? Who wants to start?
I'll tackle this one.
Yeah, what's your favorite Disney movie?
All-time favorite Disney movie.
Mhm.
Saw it. One of the first movies I ever saw in movie theaters. Lion King.
Okay,
Oh,
that's a good
good
one.
one.
Years old.
That's like all-time classic.
That's a good
Yeah.
one, yeah. With Darth Vader in there. James Earl Jones.
Yep. Still cry every single
Mufasa-
time Mufasa dies.
Was he Mufasa or was he Scar? He was Mufasa,
He was
right?
Mufasa.
Yeah, so that's
I actually didn't know that.
yeah. Fun little
cool.
trivia you get here on Wreck My Podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, what's your least favorite Disney movie?
Alderaan
Do you have a
by
least?
night and
Do you have a least favorite movie that Disney ever did?
Ooh.
That's something.
That one's harder.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
That's a
Brave.
question you don't
Brave?
normally get
Brave.
asked.
Oh, you didn't like
I
Brave.
could not stand Brave.
So Shelby doesn't like Brave.
I never even saw it
You
'cause I
can-
thought it was gonna
You
be
can
so
message
bad.
her at Twitter.
I don't believe in Twitter.
Okay.
At
You
Shelby
can
hate, at hashtag Shelby hates
Shelby
Brave.
hates Brave.
Yeah.
Or you could just send her a letter.
It's a cute character though.
Yeah, I've never seen Brave, so I can't comment on that. I know she has red hair and she's Irish.
I second that motion.
Oh, she's Scottish. I don't know.
Oh
I
my
didn't
God.
see
Wasn't
it.
it like Kristen Bell or something that played her?
No, that's Frozen.
No, it was an actual like Scottish actress that played.
Oh, was it? It wasn't
my
someone
goodness.
famous. Like Beyonce didn't do it.
It was a famous
Yeah,
Scottish
come on,
person.
Kreger, get with your interview skills here.
The only thing I liked about Brave is when I saw a little girl on Halloween. that
Okay,
was
dressed up
Aw.
as Brave.
Oh,
She,
yeah.
I swear, she was only like this tall, and the wig was bigger than her.
Oh,
Oh, that's awesome.
It's on the ground. She's
She,
tripping
like,
over.
She's
it.
like Cousin It.
Yeah, she walked into my door, and I had my puppy, and she's got this big wig, and I'm looking at her, and she's like, "Trigger puppy."
That's one way to do
You're
it.
like, I don't know. I'm not gonna give you my puppy. I don't think.
I was like, "Yeah, this doesn't fit in your little pumpkin. I'm sorry. You can pet the puppy."
Aw,
That's
that's so
funny.
sweet.
That was the only thing I liked about Brave. Is the
And-
costume.
The costumes.
It was good.
Speaking of puppies, our dog right now is trying to walk over
doesn't
all these
quite
cables.
know what to
and she
do.
doesn't know what to do with herself.
you
There
can
we
come
go.
over here.
She's gonna get right up on Madison's lap.
And
So,
Joe.
anyone else have a favorite Disney movie or a least favorite Disney movie?
I
I'd s-
think. Oh, go ahead.
After you.
I was just gonna say I like a lot of Disney movies, but my favorite Disney movie soundtrack is Tarzan. Like I could
Yes,
listen to
you do like
Tarzan,
Tarzan.
all day.
'Cause you
every
love
day.
Phil Collins.
Is a good.
It's so good. It's so epic. Like
Yeah.
I just listened to the
Phil
soundtrack.
Collins over here.
Phil Collins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it, man. He's good.
Was How to Train Your Dragon Disney?
No, that's DreamWorks.
Okay, well that's my favorite Disney movie.
Good one, Tim.
How about Big Hero 6? Was that?
That is
Oh,
Was that
Yeah, that's
Disney?
a great
one.
one.
Was that Disney?
Pixar, yeah.
I really
Well,
like that
It's
one.
all
Yeah.
Pixar movies. Technically, all Disney movies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
it's a
own
division.
Pixar. Granted, Toy Story came out when they were not Disney, but now it's retrofitted to
Same
Disney.
with like Bugs Life.
Yes, I
Bugs
believe Bugs Life.
Life,
But
Toy
Ants,
Story.
Bugs Life is Disney. 'Cause
No,
they have a
I'm
Bugs
thinking.
Life.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
the other
Ants
one.
is
Ants.
DreamWorks.
I think maybe DreamWorks.
It is.
We always say the antithesis to Pixar is DreamWorks, but we could be completely wrong here. Like Ants could be something else, and we just
That's
don't know.
true.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you, Krager?
I'm kind of like my favorite movie is extremely goofy movie. I
Oh,
absolutely
that's
love
a good
that.
one.
Yeah,
Goofy
that's good.
But
movie
my
holds
favorite
up.
experience was I was barely young enough to remember, but when the first Toy Story came out, we went and saw it at the El Capitan. It was like
Ooh,
a
that's
whole immersive
cool.
experience afterwards.
Oh,
That's
wow, yeah,
fun.
So
that's
it was
cool.
like a really cool experience, like getting to see that for the first time, but it's like at the El Capitan.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
That's really
That's
fun. What about
really
your least
cool.
favorite?
I don't know. I don't know. There's
Yeah,
like
that's
not
tough.
there's never one like that bad.
Right.
Wait, am I
think
the
I
only
have an
negative
idea.
person
Well, no.
here?
No.
We'll give you a
I
chance.
have
You
an
can be
idea
positive
for
here.
the-
I have a favorite.
I think I have an idea for the least favorite.
What? Tell me.
What's the? It's either the third one or the last Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Pirates of the
yes.
Caribbean, the one with the mermaid in it. That fourth one they did was hot
That was
garbage.
so
Yeah.
horrible.
What was that
Actually-
called? On Stranger Tides or something like
Something
that?
like
Yeah,
that.
that was
Any of the
hot
Pirates
garbage.
movies after the first one
I
is like
agree.
The second one was okay. The third one
No.
I was fine with only because they did a lot of really weird things, and I was like, okay, I can get behind that. It's like Tim Burton-esque on here. But yeah, that fourth one was hot garbage. I didn't see the fifth one.
The soundtrack is still good though.
Of
Yeah.
Pirates? Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I
Pirates
just
is
wanna
epic.
Don't
say-
sleep on the soundtrack.
Yeah, don't sleep on that soundtrack.
That soundtrack is always good. That has
Yeah.
gotten me through many
So
days
Shelby,
at
what's
work.
your favorite then? So
Beauty and the Beast?
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and
That's
the
a
Beast.
good one.
And I was so
Yeah, there you
excited.
go.
The fact that
Perfect.
you said that just made my day.
Yeah, I had to come
Aw.
up with that 5 minutes ago because
Yeah.
I wrote all this last
No,
night and then
the
Gregor told me that you were
the new
like,
Beauty and the Beast or the
Yeah,
original?
how do
I
you
don't
feel
know.
about the Emma
Okay.
Watson one?
I have a lot.
Oh,
Oh,
So I loved the live action only because they did add new songs and
Yes.
Mhm.
because they actually used the original writer.
oh wow.
So they
For those songs? Like
Yeah.
okay, that's cool.
So he actually wrote 2 additional songs for the movie, and I cried. I actually cried
During
that
those
movie. I
those
went-
songs or just during the movie?
The entire movie.
The
But-
whole thing.
Okay, but the
2
song,
hours of crying.
It was me. I swear, I probably had more energy than most of the people in that room, and I saw it at the Edward Cinema.
The one
Yeah.
right across the street
Yeah,
here.
in IMAX, and I
Oh, cool.
just remember sitting there, and when they
Bawling.
had Dan Stevens come up and sing it, that is like my movie that I fall asleep to at night now.
Oh.
It
Oh
is
my
like
gosh.
my soundscape.
There you
It,
go.
it was really good. I
Yeah.
really
your
liked
favorite
it. Yeah.
like Disney live action remake?
Probably.
That's the only one I've seen.
well, no.
I haven't seen Jungle Book.
How
think
many
my-
are there? There's like
There's
Jungle
Jungle
Book,
Book,
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the
Cinderella.
Beast.
Cinderella, Maleficent,
Well, Melissa-
Christopher Robin.
Christopher
Oh my
Robin
God,
just came
that
out.
one is so
And then they have an
good.
Aladdin one coming out, which I'm actually curious to see
And a Lion
because
King one coming
isn't
out.
Will Smith the genie? I think Will Smith's the genie.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
But I thought
They're doing
Maleficent was
Mulan,
very
too.
good.
Oh, really?
They're gonna
That's
do
right.
a-
They are doing
they're
Mulan.
doing
The
a
girl who's gonna be
live-action
Mulan looks really good too in the role. I like how they showed like a picture of her and the get up and everything, and it was really good.
Get
Your
Up.
wife's
That's gonna be
right
good.
here.
Mulan was like
I
excellent
fall
movie.
asleep to
I
it.
love
I hold
Mulan.
it at night. Yeah, no. Yeah. So hang on. Who didn't we talk yet about favorites? I think everyone got favorites. So I'll say my favorite. Can anyone guess what my favorite Disney movie is?
Emperor's New Groove.
No. Although
Oh
that's
my
a good
gosh,
one.
come on.
That is a good one. And Aladdin
Cusco.
2. No, Aladdin 3, Night of a Thousand Thieves or whatever that one was.
Your
That's
favorite
a good one.
Disney movie is Star
Disney
Wars.
is gonna
Yeah.
be Star Wars.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot Star Wars is in Disney.
Yeah.
Let's imagine
I know you
Star
better
Wars
than you know
isn't
yourself.
there.
What about Marvel?
But so no Star Wars, no Marvel, no Star Wars. What else would be my favorite Disney movie?
Star Trek Disney.
No, Star Trek is not Disney.
Uh,
I have a collector's edition with 5 discs of it.
Collector's edition? definition?
Titan
Oh,
Wow,
Idiot?
Madison, I
Collector's
feel like
edition.
you should know this.
Wait. So same movie, 5 different ones.
Hold-
or
hold
there's
on,
5
let me-
movies?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's right down there.
Let me look.
It's right in the front.
T2, Terminator 2,
Nope.
Judgment Day.
It's right in the front.
Oh,
I can't-
X-Men?
Tron.
Oh,
It is
Tron.
Tron
Oh,
Legacy.
Tron.
Black-
Come on, people.
Black
Tron-
Panther.
We should
Tron
have known
Legacy
this.
I can
is
see
my
that.
favorite Disney film because
Oh,
I
that
love
right
the
there.
Tron
Where
series.
is it? I can't see it.
It's
It's
the
that little
it's the
disc
little
thing
disc.
right in the bottom. It doesn't
The
look like a
identidisc.
regular.
The little
Blu-ray
circular
case.
thing. It lights up too. It's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, that's my
Now
favorite.
talk about another
So-
great soundtrack.
Oh
Daft
my
Punk
gosh, that
and all the
soundtrack, Daft
remixes.
Punk, so good. But yeah, that's my favorite. Least favorite, I don't know. I it's hard for me to pick. Pete's Dragon. I hate that movie. All right,
Aw.
moving on.
Pete's
Yeah,
Dragon.
I do not like that movie.
I don't even know
at
what that
all.
is.
Me
Okay,
neither.
you know what? I'll say Song of the South. I'll say that's my least
I didn't
favorite
even
because
bother
that's
to watch it.
that's
that-
not even.
I
allowed
grew up
anymore.
watching that.
Is that
movie.
the
I don't
racist
think it's
one?
fun.
That's
Yeah.
the racist one.
Okay.
That Splash Mountain is based off of.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
fun fact I found out this weekend. Nightmare Before Christmas wasn't originally like a Disney-owned thing. So you have the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland where it gets revamped
Right.
up,
Yeah.
but it wasn't originally like.
Same thing. Star Tours. That wasn't a Disney property for
Oh, that's
years.
right,
They just
yeah.
hired George Lucas to do a Star
Yeah.
Wars themed ride.
That's
It
pretty
was
cool.
just because so the Nightmare Before Christmas was like Buena Vista.
Yeah.
Something
So-
random.
Yeah. No, it was. And is it now owned by Disney? Did they buy that
Yeah.
property
Yeah.
up?
They bought
Okay.
it.
I'm surprised they haven't tried
Everything's
to
owned by
make a
Disney.
live action remake of that.
Basically, Disney's gonna turn our lives into something Disney related.
Well,
Yeah.
once
Yeah.
this new streaming platform comes out next
And they
year, this is
bought
going to be
Fox.
ridiculous. Yeah. Disney is going to be Skynet.
It's slowly taking over the world.
That doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. Like legally, they're supposed to like keep people from monopolizing. Fox is
They were
Disney's
able,
biggest.
but they were
like,
able
how?
to find some loopholes.
That doesn't.
and
That
antitrust
that
laws.
seems very illegal.
No, because
Legal?
have some of the best lawyers.
also
Yeah,
because
exactly.
Universal owns a lot of stuff, and I think when they go
Oh.
apples to apples on that, they can say, well, percentage-wise, us getting Fox, and also I don't think Fox is going away. It's a merger, and I think there's some laws in there that kind of
Keep it somewhat
are iffy
independent.
with like, oh, you're not acquiring, you're merging.
Well,
Kind
because
of
like
thing.
Fox
So-
and ESPN are the biggest. I think they're separating the sports because I know Fox and ESPN are like the only two like juggernauts in sports fighting each other.
and
so there's
ESPN's
no,
owned by Disney.
I know, so there's no way that they could merge. 'Cause it would just
What about
ruin it,
Deportes?
Hmm?
What about Deportes?
Deportes.
Deportes?
They
Or is
got
that Fox
they got
Deportes?
Deported?
Is that Fox Deportes?
No,
Is that like a Spanish?
Yeah, I thought that was the Spanish sports thing.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Yeah,
I
no
think it's,
idea.
I think it's
For all
owned by Telemundo.
For all
Oh,
our
it's
listeners
oh yeah, probably
that are-
Telemundo
For all our
actually.
listeners that are super into Disney, let's take a moment to talk about fantasy football real quick here.
Yeah, exactly.
Jordan, do you really want to bring that up
No,
right now?
I'm in last place in my league.
I do
by
have a trivia
huge
question
margin.
for you.
Yeah, what's a trivia question?
Yeah.
Sure. Hit me up.
Um,
Hit me up with it.
Which one of these movies did Tim Burton not direct?
Okay. Ooh. You're quizzing the host?
I'm quizzing the
This is
host.
allowed? I don't know if this is
Some
allowed.
crowd work.
Which one of these movies did Tim Burton not direct? Nightmare Before Christmas, Frankenweenie, Beetlejuice, Corpse Bride.
Beetlejuice.
It was Corpse Bride.
No,
No,
it was
Frankenweenie.
No. I think it's Corpse Bride. Is it Corpse Bride?
It is not.
Is it
Frankenweenie.
Frankenweenie? Yeah?
It is not.
Oh,
What?
Beetlejuice.
it's got to be Beetlejuice then.
It is not.
It's no way.
It's Nightmare Before Christmas. He didn't direct it. He produced
wrote
it.
Oh, who directed it then?
Oh, shenanigans.
Hang on.
Yeah,
people.
Oh.
I'm calling shenanigans.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Where is
Do
our
we even
Nightmare-
have it out in the front? I
Where
mean,
is our Nightmare
It's
Before
behind
you
the
could just
Tron.
Google it.
Christmas? No, that would be way too easy to do.
That's exactly
And
what
this
I'm
is
doing right now.
Riveting television. Okay, so I have Nightmare Before Christmas right here. Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, but what did he do in it?
That was interesting. They'd say Tim Burton's if he didn't direct it.
Well, while he's
You're right.
reading,
Nightmare?
You're right. Produced by Tim
Nightmare?
Burton, but directed by Henry Selick.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
Good
Any-
stuff, Joe.
Any-
Yeah,
any-
no
That's,
joke.
any
that's
relate-
a tidbit that I would have never gotten.
in
That's
relation
crazy.
to Tom Selleck,
Yeah, his little brother.
Yeah.
It's not-
Doesn't have the mustache.
doesn't have the mustache.
Yeah, no mustache.
You beat me
I
to
beat
it.
you to it. All right, guys. Let's move into some Disney trivia here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little clip for you guys of a Disney movie. And so our video listeners are going to have a little bit, our video watchers are going to have a little bit of an advantage because they'll be able to see it. Granted, if you don't want to watch the video, just listen. It's dialogue as well. I will tell you this. The first 6 are Disney Channel original movies.
Yes.
The
Let's get
last
this going.
8 are
already know that
Disney
one.
feature films. Well, that's not the first one. So we'll get that later. But we'll start it off here, and then don't shout it out. Just let it play, and then when we get to the end, I'll let it go down the line, and I'll give you a little fun facts about each movie.
Okay, yeah, so we're not like yelling stuff.
Don't yell stuff. No, that
No.
gets a little
Try
too
my
crazy. I mean,
hardest.
you can if
gets
you're
chaotic.
having a heart attack or something.
Yeah.
Please let us know. But apart from that,
Can I just apologize in advance for my overly competitive nature?
It's
Oh,
okay.
That's okay.
You're in good company.
Yeah, this is a competition.
I
This
Let's
is
will,
a
do this.
competition.
I will also get mad at myself. but-
If this table is not broken by the end of it from people getting into a fist fight, we did not do our job. All right, so here we go. Let's start off here.
got our work
start
cut
from
out.
We'll have to
beginning.
save the chips.
So here's the first
Yeah.
one, guys.
You can't come in here! Sorry! Kid, I wasn't talking to you!
It's one heck of a bowl cut.
You don't remember this?
No, I do
Oh, you
remember
do
it.
remember it.
You're making it really hard for me to fit in around here.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to help.
This is great, I'm late! I can't believe this! Do me a favor and don't help me anymore!
And why does her outfit look like she could be a Playboy bunny?
Yeah,
Because-
so
it's
that's
because she-
Well,
Yeah.
no, don't say anything until we answer it, and then we'll talk about what this movie
Sorry.
was.
Yeah, Disney.
I don't know what it is.
So
that's why
Joe
I'm calling
knows
it.
what
Yeah,
it is.
I don't know what
okay,
it is
so-
Does
either.
does
I know
anyone
what
else
it is.
think?
I can't remember the name of it.
Okay, does anyone else think they know what it is?
No.
No, no one else thinks.
Guy Fieri original or origin story.
Guy Fieri or no, not Guy. So what do you think, Joe?
So I can't remember the name of it, but I remember everything about it. She dies on the night of her prom night,
Yes.
like back in the 50s.
Yes.
And then she comes back as a ghost.
Yes.
And is essentially like
He's the only
yeah,
person that can see her.
So
yeah.
based on that, what are some good guesses we can get
Yeah.
for this, like prom ghost or something like
That's
that?
actually
Prom
a
Ghost would
really
be
good,
a good one.
good guess.
Not
Or,
correct
like-
though.
The Ghost and Mrs. Muir.
Oh,
No.
I love that movie. I love that movie.
Yeah.
I love that movie. I just got way too
Um,
excited about him knowing that movie.
So
It's a
the-
monkey puzzle tree.
So it's called Susie Q
Oh yeah.
because her name is
With
Susie
Susie
Q,
Q.
Oh my
played
gosh,
by
I remember
Amy
this
Jo
movie
Johnson,
now.
the Pink Ranger.
Yep.
And she's wearing a pink dress. I like that.
Oh.
That's
That is
fun.
funny.
My very first celebrity crush, Pink Ranger.
Was it
Oh,
Amy
that's
Jo
a good
Johnson?
one.
Yeah, she's good. The reason why the dress is weird is because she's trying to get the boy to like her that can see her, and so she rips her dress shorter. And he's like, I'm not digging that ghost thing. Like, yeah,
Same dress
That's
that
an
she died
interesting-
in,
Yeah.
for the prom.
yeah. So
Sure.
she's wearing the same dress, which I thought was weird because she had to push the door open to get out. I'm like, aren't you a ghost? Why would you?
No, but like
Casper
if you
rules
watch
don't
movies,
apply.
yeah, Casper
yeah.
rules. Very, very weird.
Also, that dress seemed a bit low cut for you said the 50s.
Yeah.
I know,
No,
right?
she cut it.
She cut it.
She cut it.
It
to
was.
make
No,
it
he
was,
said
it was
low cut.
more. Yeah,
It was like a
more
turtleneck?
conservative. Yeah, it was a turtleneck, and she took the top off. She had an Afghan or whatever that is. What are those?
Yeah, the drop top.
Anyway, the mom in this is Shelley Long, who's from Cheers and Troop Beverly Hills, so she's in that. They actually got some good actors and actresses to play in Disney Channel original movies back in the day.
Yeah.
Which is always very interesting. But yeah, the premise of this movie is ridiculous. And then
That's
I think
pretty
too at
crazy.
the end, like when she finally is like, I'm going to be able to move on. She just like jumps into the lake she died in or something like that.
Yeah,
or
something
whatever.
like
yeah.
that. Oh, that's
This
interesting.
movie's very, very weird. I remember watching it a lot when I was a kid, though. Very
Yeah.
odd movie.
Interesting.
All right, moving on to the next one.
So
Let's
no one
see.
gets a point?
No one gets a point on that one.
Oh man.
I like my prom ghost.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so bad at this.
Acupuncture? You mean like your mom stuck pins in you?
Yeah. She's not a big fan of modern
It's way
medicine.
ahead of its time.
Apparently.
So do you feel any better?
I wonder how that mom felt.
I
about
guess so.
vaccinations.
Do you think you're contagious?
I mean, I don't think.
Good.
Stevie.
I know awkward junior high romance.
What is it? Is there something on my face?
No, it's nothing.
Good rule of thumb: don't laugh at the girl
What?
who's trying to hold your hand.
Nothing at all.
So that's that one.
I
Anyone
have,
have a guess, a gander on that one?
I have no idea.
Shocking.
Tim has no idea. Matt has
Shocking.
no idea. Shocking. I like that.
Yeah.
I've seen that scene, but I can't remember the movie. I thought Mighty Joe Young when I saw that
No.
first reel, but
Mighty Joe Young.
I feel like
The one with the monkey?
so I'm gonna be really mad at myself because I feel like this scene like is deceiving because it reminds me of the I don't know why I keep going to the one where it's like the kid that is a mermaid.
I was thinking that too, but
You
it
know what
can't
I
be
mean?
it.
Because of the like.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I
But it's not-
remember
it can't be
not
that
that
one.
it looks like the same
Yeah.
type of guy, but I do remember seeing this movie. And
Why are you making that face? Is she onto something?
I'm just listening.
Oh.
Ah.
I was like, don't get my hopes
No
up.
one has any guess?
No.
No, I'm not gonna even try.
Wow, Krager, no guess?
Electro Boy.
Electro Boy? You were right. It's the 13th year where he turns into a merman.
I was gonna say, I knew she was right.
So the 13th year, Dave Coulier is the dad in that movie, which is pretty cool. And then it's the first time Kristen Stewart had a role on TV. She was an extra in the background in one of the scenes in that movie.
It's called the 13th year.
Yeah, because when he turns 13,
he turns into a mermaid.
He was adopted by
Yeah,
his parents.
and the
And
mermaid-
And they found him like on like
They-
the boat or
yeah,
like,
he was left on a dock or something,
Yeah.
and the
Such
parents were
interesting
just like,
Disney
"We
movies.
can't have kids. Let's take him in
Well,
and
yeah,
not do
because-
anything legal about
yeah.
this."
it's
the
basically
mom
the origin
mermaid.
story of Aquaman.
Yeah,
Ah.
exactly.
Yeah, because
Yes.
it's like the mom that's a mermaid sits there and like, because he's also in a swimming competition
Yes,
too.
he has a very unfair
And
advantage.
He does because he
Interesting.
starts like developing like
The gills and everything.
stuff.
Yeah.
I vaguely
and he
remember
can swim
that.
super fast, and then
And
he,
they have
like,
a CGI moment where his foot turns into a flipper.
and it almost has
Oof.
like a Jaws feel to it.
A
only
little
because
bit.
you have those guys that are trying, like,
The
oh,
poachers?
the best friend's
His best
dad
friend's dad believes in
is-
mermaids
and he
is
just
trying to
wants
catch
to
him.
get a picture, or and that's like I think that's the
Capture one.
whole premise
Yeah.
is that she's gonna get captured in the beginning of the movie, leaves her baby, they get the baby, he has this like weird obsession with water, which makes sense, and then he eventually gets back in the water, and the mom's like begging him to come with him back to the little like.
Interesting.
And then the most cringy ending ever is he swims away with her, and it's like this underwater scene of like the light shining through and them swimming away, and it's just very like, ugh, what are you thinking?
It's
That's bad.
dark.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a weird movie, but yeah, that's what we watched when we were children.
Wait,
Can I get half
they're
a
swimming
point for-
yeah,
underwater.
you get a half a point for knowing.
They're
that.
swimming
Give it the full
underwater.
point.
They're swimming under the water.
Are they both mermaids?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, is he half or is he whole? I
He's
don't know.
whole, but
No,
you don't
he's
whole
turn
mermaid.
until you're 13.
Yeah.
Oh, because that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's very
Well,
weird.
what's with the
It's like-
electricity then?
I don't know.
It's part of his little supernatural
Oh.
power.
I think it's because
thing.
when he's on land, he's supposed to be in the water, so it's so static electricity. I don't know. Don't ask questions. Let's move on to the
His
next
mom
one.
hooked up with an eel once.
Yeah, exactly. Part eel. Maybe that's it. A little bit of eel in him. So let's move on to number 3.
I'm
I think-
taking my
Talk about
one
cringy.
That
point.
sounds
Yeah, I
terrible.
think you guys will get this one maybe.
Yep, already got it.
All right, gotcha.
Great quality. Yeah.
Hate to smash your pumpkin, Cinderella, but it's 10:23.
Hey, thanks for the time. How about the weather?
Take all that dancing around your brain, Abe. Gather the
I know what
said
this
he'd be home at
is.
10:30.
And what time is it now?
I
Now,
don't think Madison does.
I have.
it's 10:24.
Madison never watched
I didn't
Disney
grow up
Channel
with
or something.
cable. I don't know.
All right, so what do you guys think?
Smart house.
Did you think that, Tim?
No. Well, I knew it was a movie about a house, and I just couldn't remember the name of it. I knew
it
like
helped that the song
We're
in the
gonna say
back had
Dumb
house
House.
in the title of the song.
I do remember that.
So yes, it is
Yeah.
Smart House, which is terrifying. So
I know. Doesn't it like eat a dog or something?
No.
Oh.
No.
What
it pretty
movie are
much
you
locks
thinking?
the
Definitely
family-
not Smart House.
It's pretty much like
The
a
family
Disney version
hostage.
of Tao, that movie we watched not that long ago.
yeah.
You're having some PTSD
but-
from your maid.
Yeah, what's going on? So the
If I
main
fall
kid
down
in
and start
this
drooling,
is
just
Ryan
like-
Merriman, who's in Pretty Little Liars. If anyone watches that. Also, so in this movie, it's a contest that he signs up for, right, to win this house, right? And if you watch the movie, only 8,411 people signed up to win this smart home. Now, granted, it's a smart home, but for a home, if you were giving a home away, I would imagine there'd be millions of entries to
They
get
didn't have
this
the
home.
marketing back then. We do
But
now.
yeah, I'm like, so only
Wait.
8,400 people signed up to win a home.
Wait,
That's the
let
one
alone
issue
a
you have with
smart
this
home.
movie.
Oh yeah,
But
that's a
also,
huge
doesn't
issue.
he like glitch into
He
it where
did.
it's just
No,
like
he,
constantly
like,
putting
hacked
his
it.
It's, yeah, he
submissions?
hacks it, and like more than half of them are his name and everything.
Wait a minute, but like, wait, does he win it or does his dad?
family
Family.
wins
Oh,
it.
his family.
The
I was gonna
family
say,
wins. So
shouldn't
they
there be like
move
an
in.
18 or older?
Yeah, they move in, and the reason it goes sour is because his dad wants to date the woman who made this. And because the main character kid is so upset about it and doesn't want his dad to date anyone, he programs the house to become a housewife kind of thing to take care of everything. But then she goes nuts because she becomes a mom and is like, outside's dangerous. You guys aren't allowed to go outside anymore.
Well, she also like I don't remember if he uses it, but she gets the home videos of his mom.
Yes.
And
So
she's
he, like,
basically
uploads them.
she's trying to basically become his mom that had died.
And then she embodies Katie Sagal,
really weird.
Yeah.
Sagal, whatever her
Gemma.
name is.
Peggy Bundy.
Yeah.
And she was Gemma in Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then, Sons of Anarchy, married with children. She's the mom and married with children. And she's also the
She
voice
scares
of that
me.
chick in Futurama, the one-eyed chick in Futurama.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
She was also in Pitch Perfect.
That
3,
she's in a
or
bunch
2.
of things. Like if you saw what she looked like, you would know who she was.
And Jax Teller's mom?
Who?
Jax Teller's mom?
Yeah, Jack Teller's mom.
Sure. Yeah, that one. Is that a Sons of Anarchy
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't watch
Crow.
that.
Oh,
But
he's
here's,
missing out.
here's
If
where
you
I
don't
have
like
an
good
issue with this.
acting, that's a good
Yeah,
show.
juice.
Here's where I have an issue with this again.
Yeah, those are
They
fighting
go
words.
through this traumatic experience and they finally get the house to calm down and be fine.
And they stay.
They still live there. Like this can happen again. This is technology. It's probably
Well,
gonna
at
happen
the end, it
again.
started helping him with his jump shot in basketball.
Yeah,
But,
I don't know about
Can we
that.
just say that movie was way ahead of its time?
Well, okay, so here's the thing is that people were so excited about this house like in the movie, in the universe, that it could do certain things. They didn't care it had a giant metal arm that could go out and pick up the mail and stuff like that or replicate food out of nothing. They were like, "Hey, it can clean up after my house party. That's awesome."
Oh, yeah, when
That's
you
like
spill
3D
the drink and
printers.
it, like,
It's-
sucks it.
Yeah, I'm like, "No, I would be like it's creating food out of nothing."
Yeah,
Like,
well, and that giant
Soylent
claw
Green.
arm,
yeah.
that giant claw arm is like that's gonna eat a mailman eventually.
Yeah, you never know.
You know.
So that is the beginning
And
of
that is where
Skynet.
American Horror Story Murder House came from.
Did you
Yeah,
say
right.
Skynet?
Yep, that's the first.
Skynet's a
Skynet.
big
I was
top.
gonna
Skynet's
say that.
everything.
Well, yeah, the house
sequel
is
to that
completely
Terminator.
Yeah,
sentient.
Terminator.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, guys.
Okay.
We only got 2 more in the Disney Channel original movie block.
I'm doing so bad.
I know.
Me too.
I'm at 2. I'm happy. I got
Got
2.
one.
Yes, I threw this in there. And that's not going to be. That's not Janet Jackson.
Well, it's about time. Did you walk here?
Honey,
I actually liked this movie when I watched it.
Yeah, I like
And
it
I
too.
had a room full of trustees. Didn't you hear me when I said I had an important meeting today? I swear, you're always doing this to me.
honey, what do you want me to say? I tried.
So before The Incredibles,
I was just gonna say that is so similar to the opening of Incredibles.
Yeah.
It's like
and you want to know what their greatest weakness is?
their
Tinfoil.
son.
Aluminum
Tinfoil.
foil.
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
tin
I'm just
aluminum
kidding.
foil.
'Cause I thought their
is
son
their
doesn't have
kryptonite.
the power,
Yeah, their
yeah.
son doesn't get any powers. But yeah, so who has a guess on what that movie was called?
It's like My Super Family or
Oh man, that's gonna bug me.
I remember because he ends up saving his family. He, the one without powers, ends up being
Yeah,
the
because
one
and his
he's
that
not.
friends.
Yeah, because he doesn't have an aversion to aluminum
And
foil.
talk about more about like technology. Don't they use like a computer program to like hypnotize like
They do.
kids to
It's
like,
the
try to,
compost.
steal
Like they
stuff?
get all the kids into composting, and the software, the program that teaches them how to compost, makes all the kids brainwashed or something like that.
Who pitched that idea?
Yeah, yeah, right.
So there's this compost.
It's like they wanted to do Planet Earth or what's the
Planet of the
80s
Apes.
No, what's the 80s cartoon?
Soylent Green is people.
No, what's the 80s?
Captain Planet.
Captain Planet. It's
Captain
like they wanted
Planet.
to do a Captain Planet but couldn't do it.
The major issue I have with this nowadays is, you think about it. Oh, our kryptonite is aluminum foil. That means you're allergic to aluminum. There's a lot of aluminum
Yeah,
in the world.
not just the foil.
Yeah,
Yes,
like-
exactly.
Can we just establish that no Disney Channel movie has actual science?
No, it's
That's
true.
very.
gotta
That's a
get rid
good
of-
Are you
point.
sure?
Wait a minute. What about the little kid who is like also a professor?
Excuse
you mean
me.
Genius kid or smart kid? Smart kid.
What about Flubber?
Yeah, flubber.
That was
So much
real
science there.
science.
Do a little dance, make a little flub, get down
down
tonight.
Make a little.
Should we go to the next question?
Wait, I
so-
still need to know what the name of this
So
is.
the name of this one is Up, Up, and Away. Yes,
never
great.
really got that.
The director is the guy there who is it, the main guy, the dad. He was also the director, so he was doing both.
Big
duties.
claim to fame.
Took some liberties.
Yep,
Yeah.
he did what he wanted, and that was not Janet Jackson.
you.
All right, moving on to the next one. This is the final one of Disney Channel original movies.
I'm gonna be so pissed if you don't.
Hey, you can't be in here.
That's my mom up there.
Really? Lynette Hanson's your mom. Oh, you're a lucky kid. But you still gotta wait outside.
I'm going. It's just that There's this guy. Been following my mom. Stalking her, actually.
He's not in here now, is he?
Yeah, he is. He's right over there. He's kind of been worrying us.
You want him out of here?
Yeah, it's a good one.
You do that?
For Lynette Hanson? You bet.
Got it.
Anyone else
Tim,
got
you're
it?
still with me, right? Like you don't know what it
I
is.
have no clue.
Okay. As long as Tim.
All right.
Krager has no idea.
All right, you
I have
two.
no idea.
What is it?
Mom's on a date with a vampire.
Yeah, Mom's got a date with a
Oh,
vampire.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah, so.
Because the chick from Sabrina
Yep.
is the mom.
I didn't
the
show her
aunt.
in it because I thought that might give too much
What
away.
was the daughter? She looks familiar.
Yeah,
from what
I
can remember.
She wasn't anyone that famous. I think she was in a few other Disney properties.
The other guy
so.
was in the Fran Fine.
Yes, the nanny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the dad and the nanny.
Yep.
Mrs. Doubtfire?
What?
Mrs. Doubtfire?
No, not Mrs. Doubtfire. What?
It's like,
I have no fun facts on that one, so we're gonna move right into the next one. This is the last of the Disney.
I got a
shows.
fun fact for that one, actually.
What's the fun fact?
Vampires are not real.
They aren't?
What?
Well,
I'm just saying, you know.
what? Where's all my blood been going?
Why have I been carrying around garlic all this?
Don't ask those
But
questions.
I've never seen one, so they have to be real.
I mean, I do eat a lot of garlic. Maybe you eat a lot of garlic. That's why we don't see any vampires. Okay, moving on to this last one.
Oh, please. Let me take care of this.
What are you gonna do?
You just have to act like you belong and
finally,
not take
I
no for
know.
answers.
But what if the answer really is no?
Excuse me,
I just gave your friend an answer.
but it wasn't an honest answer. We have photographers on the street and reporters in the lobby. We know he's here. You know he's here. So let's just skip this little charade. Kip. May I call you Kip?
My name is David. Sure, why not?
Oh, that part cracks me up. Anyone besides Madison have a guess? Gander a guess.
I don't remember the name, but I know the movie
looks
because I
familiar.
watched it so much, and it's bothering me
I do
because
like
it's
Danielle
like
Panabaker.
there's
Yeah.
like the celebrity, and they end up having like
And the celebrity's name is Jordan.
They have the phone or something that of his that they end up getting, and
Yeah,
they're like
that's
trying
right.
to give
All
it
right,
back to
Madison,
him.
what's it called?
Stuck in the suburbs.
Stuck in the Suburbs. That is what it's called.
I
Danielle
have never
Panabaker,
even heard of
everyone's
that.
favorite Flash character, Killer Frost. And then the guy who played the heartthrob Jordan, yeah, his name is Taron Killam. He
He's
was
on SNL.
Yeah, on
Oh,
SNL.
wow.
But he was also Gary Blauman in How I Met Your Mother.
Yes, that's right.
Blauman?
And then
Blauman,
from,
yeah.
Nice.
then he's the guy in Liar Liar. Remember, like the
Oh, I think
dumb-
you're right.
The dumb
yeah,
guy.
yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I didn't put that one down, but yeah.
But I'm extremely pissed off at you. How could you leave out Look of the Irish?
Okay, because I knew all the ones that were super popular that we've talked about, I did not use because I figured everyone would know.
I
it.
want it to be
wanted
harder.
to see Gotta Kick It Up.
Yeah, because I didn't put that. I didn't put motocross. I didn't
How
put
many
race.
people know Gotta
I
Kick
didn't
It
put.
Up?
I almost put jumping ship or whatever. That one with like the three brothers that got caught like lost at sea or whatever.
yes!
I almost put that one in, but
What was the
decided
one with
against
Shia LaBeouf where he?
Oh,
there was some like really.
Well,
like,
the Even Stevens movie.
No, there was one where he has like.
Oh, autism. True Confessions. He was like autistic or something.
So there were
Yeah.
like Disney Channel back in the day had some like really
They had some-
like.
there was The Color of Friendship
Yes.
that talked about the whole segregation and all that
Yeah.
civil rights movement. and everything. Quintuplets that has a lot of social commentary.
Halloween Town.
Halloween Town. Go back and watch our episode on Halloween Town.
So I got
We've covered
another
that.
fun trivia fact for you.
All right, hit me with it.
What's his name? The actor, the guy who plays Jordan,
Taron Killam.
also plays Gary Blauman.
Yeah.
Do you know who he's married to?
Renee Zellweger.
Nope.
I actually do know, but I can't remember.
Amanda Bynes.
No, no one.
Amy
It's
Poehler.
Colby Smulders.
Oh!
Robin Scherbatsky
Oh!
or Marvel, and
That's super cool. So that's probably why they had him on the show.
that's
then.
why they had him on the show.
That's pretty cool.
Also,
Because didn't they have Neil Patrick Harris's husband?
yeah,
on?
he played Scooter.
Yeah, that's
And,
right, Scooter.
What's her name? Allison
Hannigan's husband was on it.
husband's in there.
Yeah.
He's Sandy Rivers.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, they really love. Jason Segel isn't married to anyone, is he?
Nope, neither is
No.
Josh Radner.
Yeah, I could figure Josh Radner's not.
Is he
He seems like the kind of
Is he
guy
in-
that's not.
Isn't he in like a new show? It's like a musical, like drama.
He's very
Yeah.
into. He's like the David Schwimmer of
The
How I
theater.
Met Your
The
Mother.
theater.
Yeah. What?
The theater.
The theater. He's into the theater.
theater.
All right, guys. now we're moving away from Disney Channel original movies.
Here's your moment, Tim.
Yeah, here you guys go. You guys can
Hey,
bring
I
it
got
back.
1 point.
Yeah, you got the 1 point. I'm saying you guys can bring it
We're on a
back.
team.
Yeah.
I got my.
yeah.
We're congregating points.
Yes, man.
To my lord.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we're at 3, 1, 2, 1, 0.
One.
And
No.
he looks, and he's got muscles.
I'm proud of my goose egg.
Yeah.
You know, I think the reason I'm not getting these is because I was homeschooled and like
could be
we
it.
would.
I think there should be more of a reason why you should get the original movie.
I was
No, we
essentially
weren't allowed to watch like anything.
I was.
Wait, you didn't go to SCCS?
Well, I did eventually,
I wanna
but
apologize
for
I didn't know that.
elementary school.
I do want to say, speaking of Halloween Town, fun fact: the main actress was in my homeschool group.
Kimberly Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, you were homeschooled?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Look at that. You two have something in common.
There we go.
Common ground.
Crippling social anxiety.
Oh yeah, I saw her like not like a couple years
You went and had
back.
a cup of coffee with her?
No,
hang out,
just
catch
saw her
up on
like
all the
no,
old
we weren't
times,
friends. We just were in the same
all
homeschool group.
old homeschool stuff. Yeah.
No.
All right. Let's move on to the next one. This is one of my
I know it
favorites
already.
as a kid.
Just kidding.
Will this hurt?
You will feel nothing.
Will I remember everything?
You will retain all data.
How many times have you done this thing?
0.
0? You mean never? I'm not gonna let you try this out on me. What if you fry my brain?
I will not fry your brain.
How do you know?
I have been programmed with superior intelligence. Lie down.
Okay.
I like how he has his hands behind his
That
head
was
and
one of my
everything.
favorite movies.
It's going
as
down a
kid.
slide.
I watched that multiple times. Does anyone have any inkling of what that movie was? I'll tell you
No.
from the 80s.
Disney was all about
I'll tell
technology.
you that Paul Rubens was the voice of the robot, Pee Wee Herman.
I don't know. I mean,
No one
could it be?
knows. I'm so
Is it
sad
is
no
it
one
like
knows
something
this
like
one.
Shazam?
Tim?
No. Tim, hold on. I'll give you 3 points for this one.
No.
Well, there.
I don't need your charity.
Okay, so this movie is called Flight of the Navigator.
Yeah, no, I've never.
No one's even
I've
heard
Never even heard of it.
So
No.
the premise is this kid in the 50s is out with his brother in the woods and he sees this light and it pretty much puts him into a coma for like 30 years. And then when he wakes up, the light was this spaceship and it needs him to get him to fly the spaceship to where he needs to go. It's like E.T. almost kind of thing. You know?
Is the kid an alien?
No, the kid is not an alien, but the alien needs the kid to be able to fly the ship because they became bonded when it landed and everything. I love that movie so much.
It's pretty manipulative.
It was a feature film debut of Sarah Jessica Parker. She's the sister in it. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, bummer on that one.
On to the next.
On to the next. This next one, I really hope you guys know because.
Can you just play like Aladdin so I can get a
I
point?
know, right?
Conventional, sorry, but
Strictly
this
straight
one's-
to
Hand I can
Oh,
detest it.
I know this one.
Only that the words are written with a
Oh, I
broad
don't know the
pointed quill
name.
pen, which is spattered twice. That the paper is of native Mongolian manufacture, no watermark, and has been gummed, if I'm not very much in error, by a bat who has been drinking Rodent's Delight, a cheap brandy sold only in the seediest pubs. Amazing.
The dialogue in that movie was very, very fluid and like high caliber for a kids movie. But what do you guys think?
I've seen the movie many times. I know the premise. I know what those two characters are supposed to be about. Are those characters' names in the title?
No.
Dang it.
Did you know, Tim?
I've seen it a bunch of times. I just can't remember it's the Great.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, the Great.
Something.
Great Mouse Detective.
Yes.
it's
Okay.
The Great Mouse Detective.
Okay.
So,
The
it's
Great
pretty
Mouse
much
Detective.
Sherlock Holmes.
Four.
Yeah. Okay. I got 50%. I got 2 of the words in the title, so that's I get.
That's true. You sparked.
I've got
the-
half a
yeah.
point. I got half a point.
No, just take your point.
Vincent Price was the voice of the antagonist.
Oh, that's I love Vincent Price.
The protagonist, Basil, the Sherlock Holmes character on here,
Basil
lives
Expedition.
under Sherlock Holmes' house. So if you remember in the movie, we see 221 Baker Street or whatever, and you see Sherlock playing the violin, and then it pans down, and we go under the house into Basil's house, which was pretty cool.
Basil, that's such a good name.
Yeah,
Basil.
Hey,
Basil Expedition? Basil Expedition?
Yeah.
Austin Powers?
Basil. All right, so that was a good one. Did anyone not see this movie as a kid?
I didn't actually watch it, but I remember.
You know the premise?
Yeah.
Joe, come on, you gotta watch this one. It's good. It's actually scary.
Especially like
Yeah,
Bifle
yeah, it is.
Goes West. That was another good
You think
one.
it's scary too?
Bifle Goes West. You ever seen those ones?
never seen
Oh,
Bifle.
If I remember it correctly, that was like the only movie I was able to see.
Just one thing, sir. What is your name?
My name is Preston.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Oh my god. Oh, I don't remember the name. Oh no.
Perfect pride.
Oh.
I know it.
Oh no, I remember. I think.
Bingo.
My name is Macintosh.
Well, congratulations, Mr. McIntosh. You have a house.
Yes!
I know this one.
I know it.
You know it too?
Tim.
You gotta let Tim answer this one.
Yeah, I'll let Tim go.
Is it blank check?
It is.
Yeah.
It is blank check.
Yes.
Yes, I did. I did. I swear I did.
I did.
Oh my gosh.
That's three. Coming for you, Shelby.
I'm at 4. I'm still.
That movie is every kid's dream.
Yeah.
Having his money. Although if you watch it now, it's quite sad because his brothers hate him and his parents don't really like him and stuff. And yeah.
Also, it's a little bit creepy. Like the guy who we took the money from seemed a little bit like.
He got out of jail before that or something.
Yeah, and he seemed like he had a very like I'm okay with killing kids kind of vibe.
Right, moving on to number 10.
I think I'll stay here a while.
It's the same ball we use at home, son.
I don't think so. They kick a cannonball straight at my head. Get out!
I know this movie.
I
love this movie.
I think I know.
watched this movie probably 20 or 30 times when I was a kid.
Never seen it.
Oh my gosh, the dad there in that scene is the camp counselor from Heavyweights, by the way.
Oh, that guy's awesome.
Yeah.
I think
I
I
can't
think
remember the name, but I did watch this movie.
there's a goat in it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is a goat.
Yeah.
It's the mascot. Yeah. It's the mascot.
Is it the big green?
It is the big green.
Wow.
Oh my god.
With the comeback.
Yes.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say,
Yes,
Sam.
Yeah,
that
so
kid.
Squints, the kid that plays Squints, is in this as well. Steve Guttenberg is the coach of the rival team, and you may know him from 3 Men and a Baby, as well as the Police Academy movies. Which 3 Men and a Baby is a movie me and Madison enjoy very much. He's the one that no one really knows because there's Tom Selleck, Moranis, right? Rick Moranis, and then that guy from Police Academy.
He's in a
Steve
bunch of other
Guttenberg.
stuff, but it's like 80s
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, he didn't really have much of a career after that. He wasn't in Friends, so I don't know him. All right, moving on to number 11. This one, guys, I will say, I hope that you get, but if you don't, I don't judge you because it's a terrible movie.
I am Merlin, and I am back. Awakened from my eternal slumber to reach out across time for a brave warrior who can take up the sword Excalibur and save Camelot. Oh, great spirit of light, bring me that knight. You're up, Fuller.
Love this
Angels
kid.
in the outfield.
Yep. And the rookie.
Yep.
A rookie of the year. One of
He
those.
loves baseball movies.
I love this movie.
Yeah.
Anyone on that side of the table?
I think I'm like totally
it's
wrong,
not.
but is it Pagemaster?
It is not Pagemaster. That's a good guess.
It
That's,
looks like it.
Hulk Hogan, I think.
Oh.
Jordan. He was not in Angels in the Outfield.
Yeah, that was
That Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Which he actually hated.
No, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's older brother was him, right? No. Okay,
Joseph,
well, maybe I'm getting the rookie mixed up
Joseph
on
Gordon-Levitt's in Angels in the Outfield, and like he actually hates anyone bringing up that movie for
that.
some
Okay,
reason.
next time I hang out with him, I'll be sure to bring it up.
Do it.
I'll go ahead and text him for you.
Yeah. Me and GJL.
JGL.
So you guys don't have any.
No,
guess.
that was my guess.
I would say the Legend.
Nope.
Okay.
So
I'm just saying words.
So you don't know a title. Joe knows the title, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the title, guys?
A Kid in
Kid
King
in King
Arthur's
Arthur's
Court.
Court. Yep.
Kid in King
Oh.
Shelby.
Main
Stupid.
character who plays Calvin Fuller that we were talking about.
Sorry, I'm like in
is
one-on-one
in
right
The
now.
Rookie. He also plays Walt Disney in the movie Disney Before or Walt Before Mickey. So that's kind of funny. He's in a Disney movie as a kid, then he plays Walt Disney.
Interesting.
In the movie later in life, which is cool.
Has he done anything recently?
He's done a few things, but nothing of note. Also, did you know Daniel Craig and Kate Winslet are in that movie?
No.
Yeah.
What?
They play like the evil couple, I think, in the medieval times.
This makes me want to go back and watch some of these
Right?
movies
That's the
now.
point of this
So much
Yeah.
nostalgia.
Merlin really has a Doc Brown vibe.
Yeah, right? It's well, you know what? This is what I think. This is my fan fiction on it. Doc Brown went back to medieval times, and then the DeLorean broke down, and he's just stuck there, and he went crazy and actually believes he's Merlin now.
Because he can do all this stuff due to technology he gathered in the future.
Exactly. So
That's some good fan fiction.
That's heavy, Jordan.
Yes.
I would know.
All right, guys, we have 3 more. And I will tell you, I am going to judge you on this one.
Good.
Because this, I rewatched
boy.
maybe 6 months ago.
I really
and it
hope I
still
can judge.
holds up. And I'm like, this is the best Disney animated movie I've ever seen.
So it's animated.
Yes.
Clues. Yes.
Tell right now.
Excuse me, I need to report in. Yes, Mr. Thatch. It's you.
Blondie, I got a bone to pick with you.
Hold that thought. What is it this time, Cookie?
You done stuffed my wagon full to busting with non-essentials. Look at all this. Cinnamon, oregano, cilantro. What in a cockadoodle? Cilantro.
The dude who voiced Cookie, the guy right there, he died during production, unfortunately. So that's
Yikes.
a bummer. Yeah.
Wow,
That's not really a fun fact
So,
as much
Joe,
as
are
a
you
morbid
the only one
fact.
who doesn't really know?
Yeah.
That's
I
okay.
guess
It's a random one.
It's kind of random, but it's really good.
One word, right, is the title?
Yes.
Well, technically,
It's a full
it's
title.
a full title. It's 1 word colon 3 other words.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
I
Any
definitely
other
don't know
words?
the 3 other
I know
words.
the one word.
Yeah, if you get the 1 word, you're fine.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
What's the one word?
It is Atlantis.
I saw it on my 8th
I
birthday.
can picture the cover.
The Lost Empire.
Yeah,
I
it
can
was
picture
Lost
the
Empire.
cover
I
because
only
they
know
got in
Atlantis.
trouble for having KKK in it.
Did they?
What?
I don't remember that.
There's one of those like Disney subliminal
Disney
things.
That's
Yeah.
kind of funny. All right, so we have you 2 and you have a point. So you, my wife, have a point.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah. So did you guys know? I bet you didn't know that the Atlantean language that was created in this movie was created by the same guy that made Klingon for Star Trek.
Oh my gosh.
Leonard Nimoy voiced the main head guy of Atlantis in the movie, which is super cool. And Michael J. Fox was the Thatcher.
The main character.
Yeah, the main character. Joss Whedon was involved in the writing,
Ah,
Tim, so
yeah.
you probably would like this movie.
That makes me happy.
And as I said, Jim Varney passed away, the guy who voiced Cookie during production.
But Jordan, you are right. It does really hold up. It's quite
Oh,
good.
it does hold up. I was laughing. The animation is amazing. It's one of the first Disney movies they incorporated CGI into the animation.
Okay.
So when you get to Atlantis, it's all like Titan AE, where it's like
okay.
blue and floaty, and it looks amazing.
Okay,
and
I'm coming over and watching this with
we'll
you.
Watch it.
Oh.
We'll watch it. It's
You're
good.
already over.
No
yeah,
gut.
you're already over. We cut out the middleman.
Yeah.
All right, so 2 more. What's the score? 6?
She's like, yeah. No.
Like 2 or 3.
2 or 3?
4.
4.
2.
2.
3.
3. I don't think anyone
Wait,
can
2.5?
actually win. I think you win.
Can we make it a 2-point
Yeah.
Whoa.
question?
I will
Oh.
make these last
She
2
already
2
said
points.
she's competitive. You can't change the
No.
rules halfway
We've done
through.
this for the trivia
Yeah,
songs.
we do this in the trivia all the time.
Yeah, but we do it for the last question.
Okay, the last question. No, the last 2 will be.
Well,
worth
you
2
could just
points.
have people competing for 2nd and 3rd
Yeah,
place.
I like
you can't
that.
change
No.
the rules halfway
No.
through
Yeah,
on
but we've done this for the
I can
song
do
ones all the
whatever I
time.
want.
That's true.
It is-
It's your podcast. It's your
It
podcast.
is his podcast.
I've only ever done it for the last question.
Okay, fine. We'll do it for the last question. So this question is worth 1 point. And here we go.
Goodbye.
Yes. Oh, I forgot the name.
I know it.
I do too.
Oh, kid, I don't do Girl Scout cookies, okay?
Got it back.
Raw.
Good.
You
thought
don't
that was
get
Rob
abs like
Schneider.
these eating peanut butter patties, you know? Go ahead. Hit me. Come on. Give it a shot. Come on.
It's
Moana.
so different with hair.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? Bye-bye. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I love the premise of this movie.
I
Yeah,
have no
it's good.
idea.
So that side of the table, no guesses. Joe's got a gander. All right,
got-
what do you guys
I know it.
I know it.
What is it,
It's
guys?
the game plan.
It is
The
the
play.
game plan.
Isn't- not
No,
the
it's
play-
the game plan.
Oh.
You guys thought it was the playbook?
I thought it was a playbook.
Yes!
Go, Joe!
No, no playbook. That is Barney Stinson. Yes, this movie is called The Game Plan.
Is the Tooth Fairy one?
No,
No, that's the dentist, or
that's I think called the Tooth Fairy.
oh yeah.
Yeah. No, this is the one where his daughter shows up. He plays for
He's a
the
football
fake,
player.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
fake Miami Dolphins or whatever, or something like that. And then his daughter shows up and all that. This is the last film that Dwayne Johnson was credited as The Rock.
Really?
Oh.
After that, he was like, no more. I am now Dwayne Johnson.
I'm not
Dwayne Johnson
DJ.
for president.
Yeah.
I would have Dwayne Johnson be my president.
No, you
The
wouldn't.
people's eyebrow.
So we got 6, 2 or 3, 5,
2.
2,
I think 3.
3. All right, this last one's worth 2 points.
That's not fair,
So
but
it's
okay.
between Joe and Shelby. Oh,
Great.
it's all fair.
Yeah. We've done it before.
This movie.
Nothing's changed.
This movie is the last movie. Okay, here we go.
Are you all right? What? Oh. Okay. You should run.
What? Yeah.
That doesn't look even remotely familiar.
No, it's
Do you know it? I don't know it.
Yeah.
Do you know it?
I think I do. It's
Neither
like
do
something
I.
Apprentice, maybe, or
Ooh, I think you're right.
Sorcerer's Apprentice.
it's Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Oh,
I only know because he said Apprentice.
Oh my
gosh.
Yeah, neither one of you knew it.
I only knew
So
Apprentice.
that means Shelby is our winner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Joe in second place. Madison, what'd you have before this? 3?
No, 2.
No, you got
So
2, but you
yeah.
got 2 on this. Try at 4 now.
That was a 2-pointer.
But then we're combined, so really it's
So,
like
so 7, and we win.
Mim wins.
Mim wins. Yes.
Nice.
Tattison. I like Tattison.
Yeah, sounds like a nice drink.
It is a
Yeah.
nice drink. So, about this, my fun fact is Nicolas Cage is in it. Enough said. So you can find us on Instagram and Twitter at RecMyPodcast. You can email us, recmypodcast@gmail.com. We are on YouTube as well. Rate, review, subscribe. Go to our Patreon. Subscribe to Patreon. You can get some fun stuff on there. And if I get more subscribers, I promise I'll work harder to put more material. But we do have Coltrane, Cole, who's been on the podcast before. Also, Ryan Buds from the Trivia with Buds podcast. Both are patrons on our Patreon. So thank you very much, guys. You make this show run smoothly. We have episodes come out every Wednesday, episodes every Monday for Stoked on This. Thank you to my guests for being here. I appreciate you taking some time out on Sunday
Oh, of course.
to watch this. And also, thank you to my listeners, because without you, we'd be a sad group of people talking about nothing to no one. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Look at that. Exactly an hour. Go, Jordan.
I'm good.